Hello, everybody. We are on episode 11 of Dawg's Rant of the Month, and today we are going to be talking about how to deal with embarrassing situations. And I just want to say before we start, I am filming this on October 30th, the day before Halloween, and basically, I could kind of relate this because a lot of people can, wearing embarrassing costumes. A lot of people wear embarrassing costumes, and you got to learn how to deal with the laughter and maybe jokes that'll get thrown at you when you're walking on the streets during Halloween. And maybe I don't know, the people that are give you the candy might, say a little joke. So how to deal with that embarrassing situation. So I'll start off by relating it to my life, and a lot of embarrassing things, of course, everyone does have, but I'll just name a few. I talked about it in the last video when I talked about behaving in school. At an assembly, I asked if mayonnaise was an instrument. It was a band assembly, and the whole crowd laughed, and then I got taken out to the principal's office. So that was really embarrassing because I said something really funny, but then everyone saw me get escorted by the principal, so I was like, oh shit, I just made a huge mistake, and I was like really upset. When the principal yelled at me, then I cried, and I felt really embarrassed and upset. Yeah, so that's an example there, and smaller examples. I remember one year in high school, it was an icy day. I was walking in, and then I slipped and fell on my butt, and that hurt, and I didn't from people in the senior meeting room, and a lot of people saw it, so I'm like, oh crap. And yeah, I felt like, oh my god, I just busted my ass in front of all these people. They're all gonna laugh at me, but really no one said anything. Most people said, are you okay, and try to help me out. And then another example is at a high school assembly. It was some sort of assembly, I forget what, music assembly maybe, and a person came to talk about some sort of music thing and how it relates to something, I don't know. But at the end, there was a little small little concert where he asked people to come up and dance. So I volunteered myself to come up and dance, and I did a what's it called? What do you call that dance? I'll do it. That Fortnite emote, the classic. I think they call it the noob dance or something. But yeah, so I did that in front of maybe almost a full auditorium of people, of kids. And boy, did I feel embarrassed after that. When I left school that day, walking home, bro, I saw a video of it. Someone recorded it, and I'm like, damn, bro. And so maybe I may handle some embarrassing situations. I feel bad and put it on myself. Why did I do it? Yes, in the moment you're like, why did I do it? Or after you're like, why did I do it? But in hindsight, people are gonna forget about it, obviously, in a few weeks, unless it's something really crazy. But anyway, yeah. So I learned, to just forget about it. And if someone happens to mention it weeks later, just say, yeah, I made a silly mistake. And they're not going to make fun of you, It's just they may laugh at the moment, but really, in hindsight, it's something funny that you should be laughing with them. And they're not going to be really laughing at you. And if you find it funny and you feel you're not embarrassed, then obviously you'll laugh with them. So, yeah, honestly, doing embarrassing things happens to everyone in their lives, whether it be falling in front of people, maybe singing something in front of a crowd and then you messing up, or giving a speech and you stutter or something. That's all embarrassing things, but all of these things can be fixed quickly and will be forgotten in the long run. And so, yeah, let's get, honestly, I'm going to make this a little short one because I got school in maybe a little less than an hour. I got to get to a shuttle. So I'm just doing this filming quickly because I didn't film this whole month because I've just been so busy. So I think I'm going to get into the message of the video, which is don't dwell on the embarrassing things you do. Try to make yourself improve for the future. How can I do something more appropriate in this situation, But sometimes it'll be things like falling, of course, and what you could do for the future, honestly, is if you fall, get right back up and say you're okay, and people laugh, don't say, hey, shut up, hey, that's mean. If you retaliate, it's just going to make it worse, make the situation worse, because then you might get into an argument and say, bro, you're so rude, why are you laughing at me? What if this happened to you? You may say that to someone. And yeah, the person laughing may think at the same time, what if this happened to me? I would be so embarrassed, that kind of thing. So it's all like from one person to another kind of thing. And again, it's all about the laughing with you, not at you, right? So it's all about not making the situation worse than it is, and all about not getting upset about it, and instead feeling more happy that your situation didn't get worse, it didn't escalate into anything too bad. And if anyone does laugh at you, it's all about not retaliating. So honestly, this Halloween, if you wear an embarrassing costume, expect some jokes or someone to laugh at you, It's all part of it. But you as the person, if you're a strong person and you don't care about the outside talk or outside laughter at you, then that shows you're a strong person, and it also shows that you don't let anything get in your way. Because when you don't let anything get in your way, it shows you are an all-around great person. Because honestly, it's all about not letting obstacles get in your way, because if obstacles get in your way, it's just going to make your life harder. And so it all circulates back to not letting the crowd laughter or jokes get to you. Because I know I'm saying this a lot, but if it gets to you, it could just make you feel upset about it. You may go into a depression, in some really extreme cases, depression. And really, if something really embarrassing happens, right, that maybe rumors get spread all over social media, and it's like a thing that happens at school or something, and then, it gets out on social media, it really, guys, honestly, could get someone to kill themselves. Really, something that's happened many times, and with young kids who just couldn't deal with the laughter and rumors spread around them. So to make it easier, they just ended their lives, which is honestly something that is not the right course of action to be taken. Instead, you should report it to bullying, like a counselor at your school, and things like that, not take your own life because of it. So honestly, that's a big part of dwelling on an embarrassing situation negatively. So you want to do the opposite positively, and that is to ignore the laughter and jokes and keep any retaliation back to yourself. Don't let it escalate and get worse than it actually could be. So yeah, honestly, I think that's going to do it for this rant today. I got a solid 9 minutes in there, so I think I was able to carry it on towards the end there when I talked about the suicide and all that. So yeah, believe this is going to do it for this video. Today is a Monday. I do have work in school, one class. So if I have some time, I'm going to think of an idea for Halloween and a small little cover or some small little video. Now, it's going to come out on Halloween, but it may have to be filmed on Halloween and uploaded later, depending on what I'm doing. So look out for that. I'm hoping to really get something done. If anything, just a cover of some Halloween song to make it easier. So yep, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.